So I get asked all the time why eggs are a certain color, or if they have something on them, why are they that way? And I wanted to show today, which they aren't showing up very well, but I'll pull them up here. Chickens, there are as many different breeds of chickens as you can imagine, as there are breeds of dogs, cats, cattle, horses, etc. And it's the breed of the chicken that determines the color of their eggshell. And chickens have a little thing inside that's like, it's like an ink sac. And right before the egg comes out, this ink sac will put the color like around the egg. I don't know, I'm a bird nerd, so I find this all very interesting. But as you can see, these are a bluish color or a blue-green, and then we've got some that are like a really cream, almost white color, and some that are a light brown. I don't have any of the really dark browns with me today, but I just wanted to show some of the variations in color. The other thing is sometimes they have speckles on their eggs, and it's like, and this was a soft-shelled egg, and I wanted to show that when you touch them, they cave in. So this one is not for human consumption. Some people eat them, some people don't. I would not eat them because I'd be afraid of contamination. But yeah, as you can see, it was soft shelled, and I don't want to push on it because it'll pop open. But sometimes if the chicken is sick, or if there is an issue with calcium, they're lacking calcium, that's usually what causes something like this to happen. Set that one aside. The other thing that's kind of interesting is the age of the chicken can also determine like the size of the egg or the shape of an egg. When a chicken first starts to lay, sometimes they have mistakes, and sometimes people call them fairy eggs. I don't know, I call them fairy eggs. But it's like this, it's like when their bodies are first learning, these won't have any yolk in them, or they'll have some of the white, but they won't have any yolk. And these are so cute, but I think that's why they call them fairy eggs. And then this is what they are like size-wise compared to a normal sized egg. I don't know if I should put them up, but anyway. So again, these type of eggs occur if, sometimes it's just a one-off. A chicken just has, like, again, they lay a mistake. And sometimes when they first start to lay, they will have those. And other times when they get to the end of their laying life cycle, they start to lay something like that because their little bodies are kind of running out of nutrients, and it goes that way. Sometimes you will see little specks on an egg, and I'm trying to find, I think this one has it. They are calcium deposits because the chicken is either getting excess calcium and then they deposit it on their eggs, or there could be a sickness or something wrong when it comes to calcium. But if you see little specks like this on an egg, again, that's just calcium. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly normal. I don't think you normally see those in store-bought eggs, but on farm eggs, depending on how people sell them, it's just extra calcium. And again, the shape of an egg, it just amazes me. These little creatures are so amazing. And again, the shape can come down to the breed. Most eggs are kind of an oval or oblong, shaped like these. I have a rare breed called liege fighter, and the girls are 10 pounds. They're huge birds. They lay eggs that are super long and kind of narrow. So I'm gonna show them. You can tell, this one is so big. I've never seen one. It's like almost 3 inches long, I think, which is huge. But I'll point the phone down here and show. Ooh, uh-oh. Boy, I can't handle things here. But like you can see, you know what? You think I'd learn how to do with modern technology. But yeah, you can see how big and long those eggs are compared to the others. So to me, that's just pretty incredible. I feel bad for my girls because I would think that would hurt. But again, that could just be a breed trait. I've never seen eggs like that before. Something else is like the size. There is a weight, there are scales, and this is an old-fashioned one that tells you what size of egg you're getting. And typically my girls lay between the large and extra large, but somebody laid this giant egg. I have no idea. This thing is like huge. It fits beyond the palm of my hand. And I know it's gonna be more than the scale can handle, but it's like it goes off the charts. I'm gonna break it and we'll see if there's more than one yolk in it. That's another thing, is I've always been told, again, wives' tale, that a double yolk is good luck. So if you crack open an egg and it has more than one yolk, again, what I've always been told is that it's good luck. There's nothing wrong with the egg. There's nothing different or unusual about it other than the chicken had 2 egg yolks come out at the same time, and she encased those in the egg. I think it would be kind of cool. Well, you know what? I will show. Oh, my leash fighters. Okay, they laid one of these little fairy eggs, and their fairy egg, compared to a normal fairy egg, is huge. And it's also oblong, kind of longer, and definitely much bigger. Actually, I have two leash fighter fairy eggs. So I thought those were kind of interesting. I'm gonna break one of these eggs, this huge one, and see how many yolks are in here. Oh, there's 2, only 2, but they are giant yolks. I don't know if you can see them, but they take up almost the entire bowl. So yeah, so double yolks are good luck. And again, chickens lay based on their color of egg is based on their breed, and black chickens do not lay black eggs. That's a myth, makes me upset, but no, black chickens do not lay black eggs. Anyway, just some fun with eggs today about color and size and maybe weird things you see on them. So enjoy your own eggs.